Good afternoon, dreamers. It is Thursday, so it is Training Tip Thursday, and today we are going to talk about recruiting during an incentive. So, most of you are aware that right now, 31 is offering an amazing incentive for any new consultant that joins now through March 15th, that they have the opportunity to be able to earn their $99 enrollment investment back. So this is absolutely fantastic news. It is typically known that right after the holiday season, that recruiting does amp up a little bit because people are looking for ways to be able to pay off their holiday debt that they accumulated, figure out ways to bring a little extra income into the family, and start paying for those extras that that they feel like they want to be able to enjoy. So I want to give several pieces of information as to how to ensure that using this incentive is going to be the best possible for you. So, and the things that I'm going to share with you are actually all things that I have learned all along the way. So count yourself lucky because I am giving you the secrets that work for me, and teaching you to not make the same mistakes that I made. So it will allow for your recruiting to amp up just a little bit more. And if it has not been anywhere in your vocabulary, then you can actually maybe start adding that in. I was very excited to see that many of you who have filled out the survey already were putting that your biggest trouble section is recruiting. Now you may ask, why was that exciting to you? The reason that was exciting to me is because you are actually thinking about recruiting, which is amazing. So just to go over a few ideas that just to consider, especially during this incentive time. One of the first things that you definitely do not want to do is to make the incentive your main reason for having that conversation with somebody. So as you are asking and talking with every single person that you come in contact with, or that you are at the checkout table at your upcoming parties, the last thing that you want to do is get them excited about the $99 rebate. You actually want to get them excited about the business itself. And then you throw in, as the last alternative, you throw in the fact that there is the opportunity for them to be able to earn their $99 investment back. So basically what you're going to be doing is building the base of the foundation for them wanting to start this business. Answer their questions, tell them all the wonderful things about 31, how they celebrate us, how they encourage us, how they reward us. I mean, I seriously am just blown away every single month with the things that this company does for us. Some of the other things that I like to talk to people about that they do not realize is that by having your own direct sales business, you have tons of tax write-offs. And that actually gets a lot of people very, very excited. So I definitely make sure that I talk about that as well. So I like to think about the recruiting process as building a sundae. So I set all that foundation to get them excited about wanting to have their own business. So, that's kind of the ice cream. And then, I talk about all the extra things like conference, them being able to celebrate with 16 to 18,000 other women, and get even more excited about the company. The Celebrate and Connect meetings, or as what will be coming in April, our field meetings. So that's kind of the whipped cream. So you're telling about all those awesome things too. And then when they are sitting there and they're like, oh my gosh, this sounds fantastic. I think that this might really be something that I could do for myself. Then I use the cherry on top. And that is when I put in the whole aspect of that they can actually earn their rebate back. So make sure that as you are taking advantage of this opportunity for people to be able to start their business for free, that the whole idea of starting the business for free is not the main objective for them to want to sign up. So one of the most wonderful things is once you get them excited and then you tell them that they can get their $99 back, they literally are jumping out of their chair and trying to find the computer to be able to sign up. So now you have this wonderful person who is ready to join your team, which is amazing. It's awesome. It's so much fun to do this with somebody else. So then with your conversation with them, you want to, at that time, you want to go ahead and set a date on their calendar and your calendar as to when they are hosting their launch party. At that moment in time as well, you help them create their list of 62 so they know who to invite to their very first party. And then as soon as they have a date set, you look at the calendar and you explain to them that you want to be there with them for their first party. You don't want them doing this all alone. And so you want to schedule a date that works for both of your schedules so that you can be there to support them, help them get more parties booked on their calendar, and help them get to that $1,000 as quickly as possible so that they can get their $99 back. Then another one of your objectives from that party, of their launch party, is to help them start finding people to recruit themselves, to start building their own team. So it's just this ongoing process that is so much fun, and it helps them get off to a fantastic start and get their business going strong from the very beginning. And then it's going to help them continue along the way to earn all of those Start Swell levels. And then when they do start recruiting in that first 4 months, not only does it help grow your team, it also helps grow their team. And as part of the Start Swell incentive, they get the opportunity to earn $100 for each new qualified recruit that they get in their first 4 months. So there is just so much excitement around the whole concept of recruiting and building a team. Now, one of the biggest misconceptions about leadership is that it's hard and that it's time consuming. I am here to tell you that that is so far from the truth, that it's not even funny. I have a team, an entire downline of almost 100 ladies. And of my Gen Zero, of ones that are directly on my team, there are 45. So I am here to tell you that I do not spend that much extra time on the team. I will make it a point to do at least one posting a day on the Gen Zero Facebook page. And sometimes that doesn't even happen. And then I literally take 5 to 10 minutes on Wednesdays to do a recognition video and 5 to 10 minutes on Thursdays to do a training tip video. And so seriously, it does not take that much extra of my time. I am literally devoted to my own personal business, and I put about 75% to 80% of my time into my own personal business, and then the rest is dedicated to you. So please get the concept of leadership and recruiting being hard, because it's not. Think of it this way. 31 has been a huge blessing for each of you. If it hadn't been, then you wouldn't still be doing it. So I want you to consider that you are actually denying somebody else the ability to have the same blessings that you do by not offering them the 31 opportunity. And I'll tell you, having people to do this with you is so much fun. And it is so much more rewarding when that person who needs extra money for this, or they need some extra girl time, calls you up or sends you a message or emails you or texts you and says, "Oh my goodness, thank you so much for introducing me to this company. This has been the best thing that I've ever done for myself. I'm telling you, there is no paycheck in the world that makes you feel better than getting those types of messages. So take advantage of this incentive, but don't use it as your only crutch for recruiting people and getting people to join your team. Make sure you get them excited about the business first, and then use the incentive as the cherry on top. And one of the other things that I would like to make sure that you don't do from the very beginning with any new consultant is a lot of people like to ask, well, what are the requirements with 31? What do I have to do monthly? And I'll tell you, this was one of the biggest mistakes that I made, and I have stopped doing it, and it has made a huge difference. Don't tell people, don't give people the easy way out and say, oh, you only have to submit $200 every rolling 3 months. By doing that, you set the expectation entirely too low for them. So what I have switched my wording to say is there's no monthly requirement that you have to meet. All 31 expects for you to do is party your pants off, have fun, and then ask people to join in on this journey with you. And I'm telling you, it has made a tremendous difference in the quality and the accountability of each of my brand new recruits. So I want you to try that. I want you guys to get excited about this incentive. I want you to use it to your utmost advantage, because this is a very, very easy way to start building that team. So again, like we did with yesterday's video, I'm going to give you guys a challenge. So after you have finished watching this, I want you to email me or post on the Dondria's Dreamers page, show me the money. You guys know all that from Jerry Maguire. But I want you to realize that there is fantastic money to be made by doing recruiting with 31. Even if you decide to never move into leadership, which is fine, 31 doesn't require that you do, you can still make those overrides by having 2 people on your team. And I'm telling you, those overrides are fantastic. They're just it's free money. So I honestly don't know anybody in this world that doesn't want or will turn down free money. So get out there, get your recruiting hats on, start talking to those people. You are doing them a huge disservice by not offering to tell them more about the business of 31. Good luck, and don't forget, send me those messages of show me the money. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.